Today is May 9th, 2021, and this is your daily Half-Life 3 update. There is no news about Half-Life 3. Yesterday, I asked you guys for questions, said I would answer the best one in today's update. That comes from Maslin Brunner, who asked, what is my favorite racing game to come out of the early 2000s? So I've said this before, and it's something that I freely admit. I am not good at video games. I don't claim to be good at video games. I like video games. I like playing video games. I'm not good at them. If I do a single player campaign, it's always the easiest possible setting that I play it on. If for whatever reason I decide to play multiplayer, I'm usually in last place. Yeah, I mean, Halo, Call of Duty. I didn't do multiplayer all that much, but when I did, I was usually on last place of the losing team, quite often. What I did like doing, I liked in one of the Call of Duties, maybe the Black Ops games, they had gun game. I liked just going around knifing people in gun game. I was good at that, and it always made people mad, so that was fun. But yeah, so I'm not good at video games, but apparently the type of video game that I am good at is racing games. I'm apparently quite good at racing games. I don't know why, and I don't even like racing games. I just discovered one day that oh hey, I'm actually good at this. And whenever I would play video games with my friends, that would be the only video game, racing would be the only video games that I would actually be able to beat them at. And they would never play racing video games because I guess they learned that I would beat them at it. But yeah, somehow I'm good at racing games. I don't like them, but I'm good at them. And the racing game that I always liked, I don't know when this came out or even what console, but I always liked Burnout Revenge. That game, and I suppose that series in general, was always a lot of fun. But I suppose that's the answer. That's early 2000s, right? I think that was like a Xbox 360 crossover. One of those games that maybe came out in that crossover period, and you could get them for either console. You don't get many games like that. I don't know. But yeah, there you go. Another interesting piece of information about me, I suppose. I can't think of really any other racing games that I liked or played because I don't like them that much, so I don't play them. And besides, games that have racing elements in them, which I don't consider them racing games, like Grand Theft Auto, Saints Row, Watch Dogs, Simpsons Hit and Run. Those have racing elements, maybe racing mini games, but they're not racing games. Watch Dogs is a lot of fun. I really like the driving mechanics in Watch Dogs, especially motorcycles. Driving a motorcycle in Watch Dogs is really fun. I always seek those out when I find them. And the driving in Saints Row is pretty good too. Again, motorcycles. I always seem to like driving motorcycles in driving games. I feel like you got more maneuverability because you're smaller. I don't know. There were no motorcycles in Simpsons Hit and Run, were there? I don't know if motorcycles would work very well in that game. I don't think there were motorcycles, but there were. There might have been a tricycle thing, a three-wheeled. There was a quad bike or something like that, like an ATV. I don't know. I know there was the rocket thing, and I think that rocket thing was three wheels, but that was extremely fast and really hard to control. It was one of those bonus vehicles you had to go somewhere special to get them. Like they had the RC car, which was like super tiny and you shrunk down to get inside, and that was fun. But yeah, if you have any more questions, leave them in the comment section below, and I will answer the best one in tomorrow's update. And that has been your daily Half-Life 3 update for May 9th, 2021.